Well, we're live. So I guess we're live. Um, get it set up. This one. Hopefully it's not going to echo too bad. I listened to it for a second. It didn't sound like it was too bad of an echo yesterday. So we'll go ahead and do an intro. What up, y'all? See, we got a couple people. We got 5 people viewing. What up, y'all? Here, let's drop this intro. Michael.
Yo, what's up, world? This your boy, DJ Phoenix, representing Rockstar DJs, Next Level DJs. You are now tuned in to that show, Canna-Joe Morning Show, with your boy, Michael Ford and the crew. We got some of the best news, some of the best things for you going on today. Stay in, tap in. You know what we do, man. I'm just a man on his way to the moon, wishing the rocket would go faster. All the stars remind me of you, yeah they do. I'm on my way to.
And we're live. Good morning. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Canna-Joe Morning Show with the Canna-Joe Morning Show crew. They'll be here. Yeah, so we're having complications trying to get everybody back on. It sucks once you stop and then you restart and you got to update your app and then you got to update your computer and then you got to update the metaverse workrooms, trying to get the rest of the crew in, but we'll get them in. Just give us some time, man, to get the whole crew. But good morning. Thank you guys for tuning in live with the Canna-Joe Morning Show. I'm Michael Ford. Well, we could, but then the issue is that the audio isn't actually coming. Yeah, it looks like your shared screen took over the whole screen. Hold on a second. We got to pin the tricky. Bam. That should do it. And put a pin in that. There we go. But yeah, the issue is the audio is actually coming from Zoom. It's not coming from Restream. So the audio would have to be in Zoom in order for people to actually hear the audio. Good morning, Jahan, Melissa, Facebook user, Vaughn. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you guys for tuning in. Oh, we're gonna get it down, man. We'll get it eventually. You can share screen. I just gotta pin it once you're shared.
It's being janky.
It's being janky.
Damn.
Complications. I think, should we wing it? I mean, I guess they don't need to read the article while you read it, do they? See, these are the complications, man. These are blunders. We're supposed to make these blunders before the show, but unfortunately, we like to let you guys see it raw and in action. So I'll just start out by saying we do got some things coming up in November. Elections. November 8th, make sure that you get out to vote. We will be doing some GOTV, so if you get a phone call from me or Vari or any of our volunteers, or you get a mysterious text message, that's just us. We're doing GOTV, and we're trying to remind people that it's important to get out to use your right to vote. Yeah, and all of that cool stuff. So if you are registered to vote, get out and vote. It's not too late to go out and vote early. If you're not registered to vote, you can register to vote at the polls. Yeah, elections are coming up November 8th. This is a big year for cannabis legalization. Obviously, in Minnesota, there's two different parties. One wants to see legalization, one is still kind of coming around on legalization. So make sure you do some research, make your voice count, go out, use your right to vote. Yeah, it's very important if we want to see legalization happen anytime soon here in Minnesota. We did have some victories this year, right? Or no?
Yup.
You know what? No, we didn't. Hold on. I could debate on this forever, man. I've got a whole personal feeling on the things that are going on. I don't know if we should go into detail on that during the show, or
Well,
maybe.
where else would we?
I think we should go into detail and in private, so the rest of the world doesn't hear our opinions. No, man, we took a big L this year. Honestly, that's my opinion. We didn't legalize marijuana at all. Did we? Did we legalize marijuana? No.
No.
No, there were legalization events where people were celebrating. We legalized. No, we didn't legalize a single drop of marijuana. None. We legalized hemp. Actually, we didn't legalize hemp. Hemp was already legal. What we did is regulated hemp. So we didn't get any form of legalization. In fact, we got more restrictive hemp laws. So now they're restricting the amount of THC you can have in your hemp products. So we got a lot of stuff to learn, long way to go. Full legalization is the only way. That's it, man. Did you get it?
There we go. I think so.
Oh, here, I gotta go pin again real quick. No, you're good. Look, put a pin in it. It should be pinned, but yeah. Yeah, so we're good to go. But yeah, we got a lot of work. We got a lot of work, man. I'm curious to hear what the cannabis community in Minnesota feels about the things that we've done this year, man. I don't see any victories. Actually, I don't see any victory in things that were done this year. It looks like they took something that was already legal and made it more restrictive and celebrated like we made marijuana legal. We didn't make marijuana legal. You just limited what the consumers, because that's what it ultimately comes down to. We're about the consumers, right?
Mhm.
The regular people. And they limited what consumers can buy. You can only get 5 milligrams of THC per package. Per gummy, 50 per package. So that means that you just got to buy a ridiculous amount of packages to get what you need. That's not helpful to the consumer, even a little bit. They should be able to buy one pack, should have 100 milligrams, and they should, get what they want out of it. If it has more, I don't know. I'm rambling though, so it looks like we got our screen up. Thank you, Vari. We got Uber Eats to offer cannabis deliveries. You want to tell us some more about what you got here, Vari?
Yeah, they trying to sell weed.
They're trying to sell weed. They're like, man, we need a piece. We need a piece.
So Uber Eats is going to become the first major third-party delivery platform to offer cannabis to consumers in Toronto, Canada. Under a partnership with online cannabis marketplace Leafly, customers in Toronto ages 19 or older will be able to place orders from locally licensed retailers in the Uber Eats app and have it delivered right to their front door, along with their favorite meal. So as we're partnering with the industry leaders like Leafly to help retailers offer safe, convenient options for people in Toronto to purchase legal cannabis for delivery to their homes, which will help combat the illegal market and help reduce impaired driving. Lola Kissam, general manager of Uber Eats in Canada, said in a statement, the legal market accounts for over 50% of all non-medical cannabis sales in Ontario, according to the companies. An October 2021 research report from Public First found 1 in 7 cannabis users, or 14%, have admitted to driving a vehicle within 2 hours of consuming cannabis. The Uber Eats app user can select the cannabis category or search for one of licensed cannabis retailers. Customers will receive a warning that they must be of legal age to enter the virtual storefront and must be within the delivery radius of the licensed cannabis retailer to place the order. Once the order is placed, Uber Eats will send a notification when the retailer accepts it and give an estimate of time of delivery. Customer age and sobriety will be verified upon delivery. What? So if you're too stoned, they might not deliver to you?
I don't know. That's what it sounds like.
You better be
I'm
sober
drunk.
when you
Just give me the
order.
weed. You have to be sober to order. Like you can't already be consuming. You have to be, yeah.
In accordance with provincial, which I think is for provinces, the cannabis will be delivered by the licensed retailer's own CanCell certified staff. Participating cannabis retailers will include Hidden Leaf Cannabis, Minerva Cannabis, and Shiva's Rose. The move in Canada comes after President Joe Biden made several announcements on marijuana reform earlier this month. Did he though? Was it several on reform?
I don't know.
One. Yeah.
I heard one announcement.
Yeah, he says he's gonna pardon a bunch of people, but like barely anybody fits the qualifications for that.
Right, and then I just seen in the link above, military is not included.
Oh yeah,
that?
no.
Yeah,
where's that at? Oh,
right
okay.
there. Yeah, Biden's pardons of marijuana offenses won't apply to military. Damn. Yeah, Sam Block's got a ad over there for you.
Play on Earth. All right.
But then right above that, it actually was talking about Biden's right here on October 6th. Down a little bit. There you go.
Oh yeah. He said he was pardoning all prior federal offenses of simple possession of marijuana and urged governors to do the same with regards to state offenses. The president also said he would ask Xavier Becerra, the Secretary of Health and Human Services, and Attorney General Merrick Garland to initiate the administrative process to expeditiously review how marijuana is scheduled under federal law. Marijuana is currently classified as Schedule 1 of Controlled Substance Act, the category reserved for most dangerous substance. Just look how dangerous that is.
That plant, that's a murderer.
That shit
That
will do
kills.
you in.
Yeah. And I don't want to talk about it too much because there was an article, man. And we can't, when we talk about cannabis, we can't act like it's completely free of issues or problems. Because did you hear about the article of the little child? Oh, now there were other complications and stuff, but apparently there was a child that ingested a whole bunch of gummies. Very young child. I'll have to do some research. I think we should look up that article and we'll talk about it. Reason I feel like it's important to talk about is that a child died. Yeah. And apparently the child got a hold of gummies, and apparently they were Delta 8. Yep, and the mother was charged with murder. 4-year-old. You want to read that one, Vari? I know you might have had another one ready. Yeah. I'm curious to hear about this. I did just talk about this with Kurt Hannah, Cassidy, and JM from National Normal. And we briefly kind of talked about it. And I'm curious about more details. And I think the community should know too, because it's important. Like now that we're legalizing gummies and all this, well, we're not legalizing gummies, actually. We're legalizing hemp gummies. But then you got the Delta 8s and all that other stuff. It's important, man. Keep that stuff safe. Keep that stuff safe. Keep it put away. Children see it as candy. They're going to eat it. And they're not going to know it's not THC. They're going to eat it, and they're going to eat another one. They're going to eat it like it's a pack of Skittles. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, go ahead, Vari. Let's see what they're talking about here.
So it says children falling ill from cannabis edibles is happening with more regularity as marijuana becomes mainstream, as some adults are irresponsibly careless. And while most of the time kids end up fully recovered, sometimes the things turn to real life horror story. Dorothy Annette Clements, a 30-year-old mother from Virginia, has been charged with murder and felony child neglect after her 4-year-old son died as a result of THC poisoning after eating his mom's edibles. Clements was arrested Wednesday, 2 days after Spotsylvania County grand jury indicted her for the death of her son. Tanner Clements died on May 8th after suffering a medical emergency. The attending physician told detectives from the child victims unit in charge of the case that the boy would still be alive if he'd received medical attention quickly after ingestion. Clements told police she called poison control after her son ate half of a CBD gummy. She said representatives told her that he should be fine. Doctors then confirmed that an autopsy report showed a high level of THC was the cause of death, writes NBC Washington. What's more, detectives found an empty THC gummy jar in the house where Tanner was found. Clements faces up to 40 years in prison on murder charges. Poison control warned that serious and sometimes life-threatening side effects can occur in children who consume cannabis edibles, which is why adults should keep these products out of reach of children. What should individuals do in case of adverse effects? The agency said it is engaged in finding the solution to this problem, constantly overseeing the market. It advises consumers to call 911 if someone is having a serious side effect from these products, to keep them out of children's reach, and to call the local poison control center if a child has consumed these products without waiting for symptoms to appear. More common reports about poisoning from cannabis edible consumption usually come out around Halloween and are unfounded. At this time of year, a part of blame also goes to companies producing copycat cannabis-infused products that look nearly identical to popular candy products. In April, researchers at NYU School of Global Public Health revealed that copycat edibles can have levels of tetrahydrocannabinol, or THC, that far exceed the limits set by state cannabis regulations and may be easily confused for popular snack foods. Several weeks after the U.S. Food and Drug Administration issued a warning to all consumers about the accidental ingestion by children of food products containing THC. Edibles are a popular and growing segment of the cannabis market. In states where cannabis use is legal, more than half, 56% of people who use cannabis consume edibles, with younger people more likely to do so, reported the NYU in a recent press release.
The voice change on the quoted part.
Pretty sure that's how that works.
Yeah, when you're reading the quote, you got to use the quoted voice. This is the way he sounds.
These copycat edibles, these copycat
Hey, that's a quote.
Products, right? These copycat cannabis products are a public health concern, given that people, including children, could mistake them for snacks and accidentally consume them. From 2017 to 2019, the U.S. Poison Control Centers handled nearly 2,000 cases of young children ages 0 to 9 consuming edibles. That's a lot.
Yeah.
2 years, 2,000 cases, but this is the first that one has died.
Reportedly. It's died.
You know, and I suppose that makes sense because I know when I was growing up, we really didn't have edibles, you know, or concentrates or shit like that. It was, once in a while we might have some hash, but it was like flowers. And at that time, you had to ingest an unreasonably amount of cannabis in order for death or whatever. But
yeah, you might run into some brownies or something like that.
Right. But today,
but nothing.
Everything's so much more potent.
Yeah, because they found ways to, you know, concentrate it and make it stronger. And suck out everything, just pull out all the THC in the product, the one part that gets you high.
And, one drop.
One drop. Here, just put one of these little droppers on the top there. Whoop. There you go. Man, it's crazy, man. And it's unfortunate, man, that this is how people have to learn the lesson, man. You should already know, keep your edibles safe. Don't put them in a place where the kids are going to grab them and eat them, for one. And then for two, with the copycat brands, I can agree with that. Honestly, I can agree with that. You shouldn't have a pack of candy that looks like a regular pack of candy from the stores.
Yeah.
Sitting on the table. Yeah, the kids is gonna be like, oh, Skittles. You know, oh, Nerd Rope. I want to eat that. You know what I'm saying? And then they eat it, and now they're, you know what I'm saying? And half the time, those, like they said, man, those things contain ridiculous amounts of THC, not just, you know what I'm saying? Now, can you imagine a 4 or a 3-year-old eating a full pack of gummies? She said he ingested a half a gummy. Now we know.
Half a gummy.
And they found an empty jar. He ain't ingest a half a gummy. He ate the jarred gummies. He ate the whole jar, and yeah. Now, if you imagine those gummies are 150 to 100 milligrams per gummy.
I can't do one.
You know what I'm saying? And he eats a whole jar.
Yeah.
That's an irresponsible parent, man. It's a bad look on the cannabis community, but it's also a warning to those parents that have children. Put your stuff away, man. If you're gonna, if you,
I feel like if you have little kids, and little kids are very caring.
yeah,
You
they
know what
are.
I'm saying? So they're gonna touch it. You know what I'm saying? Even kids and stuff knowing they're gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, and then if it's in a container, the container needs to be child-proof, just like any other medication, or like, well, I don't know, liquor's not child-proof, is it?
Well, if they that strong, I get that bottle for it.
Yeah, it's not child-proof, but the thing is a child is going to drink some liquor and spit that out instantly. They're like, look, I don't want that, you know. But a gummy, an edible, you're like, and they taste good. So you don't taste weed. You just like, oh, this is good. You're just snacking away. I did it the other day with a pack of popcorn that had some THC in it. And I told myself I'm gonna eat a couple kernels. And next thing I know, I'm watching TV and I'm just popping them in my mouth, and then the bag is gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, did I just eat that whole bag? And then you're sitting there with anxiety the whole time, wondering what the effect is gonna be when it kicks in. Like, do I feel something yet? Yeah, man, I had some gummies the other day, man. I was like, man, this can't be legal. I'm taking all of this stuff back. Yeah, it's crazy, man. But you know, that's where we're at right now, man. That's where we're at. I know we got a bunch of comments over here on our feed, and sorry, you guys, I have not been keeping track of the comments. Let's see, let's scroll back real quick. We got a lot. Melissa, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, Jahan. Enlighten my bag. Good morning. Hey y'all, welcome back. Louis Blair, what up? What up? Melissa. Inman continues to drop the ball on its people. Yes, you're right. They definitely do continue to drop the ball. Not only are they not dropping the ball, they're holding the ball. They're not even letting us get a piece. And the only thing that I see that they're doing is they're trying to help businesses out, but the consumers, they don't really care much about us. And then yeah, anyway, we got a long way to go. What did Jahan say? Oh shit. Yeah, the robbery, especially that percentage they have, the stuff they have, it's like huff to me. Yeah, he's got to be talking about the THC here in Minnesota, 5 milligrams. Good morning, Jody. Facebook user, top of the morning, very dope. Yeah, Melissa, yeah, RIP, man. That's unfortunate, man. Yeah, how sad. Lock boxes. Yeah, we definitely knock boxes are definitely needed. Who got lock boxes? Who got them for sale? That's what we need to start doing. Lock your stuff up, man. What's that?
It's always good. It's always good.
People need to start
Lock
locking,
boxes.
like lock your weed up. You know what I'm saying? Something that's not too hard to get into. You can't forget the passcode. Maybe a fingerprint scanner on it, because you know, stoners forget stuff. I'm like, damn, what was the
You lose your
code?
keys
Can't
and
get in this
shit, like-
damn box.
Like, got a paper clip.
I just want a joint. Be responsible around the Cubs. Yes, it's a wake-up call. Yes, John, it definitely is. Yep, keep stuff out of reach. Jody, you're right. I really appreciate you having this honest discussion. Harm reduction is a conversation our community shouldn't be afraid of to address. Thank you. Yes, and I agree with that, because it feels like we always want to make cannabis is this life-saving medicine, and it does save lives, and it's a great medicine. But at the end of the day, everything has the ability to be abused or misused, you know? So we can't pretend like there can't be consequences. Yes, we want it to be legal, but we do have to be responsible with it, and we have to educate people on, you know, using it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Daddy used to say, anything's good in moderation.
Yeah. Too much water will kill you.
Yeah.
Drown fast. Yep, too much. Shit. What else too much is not good for you, man? Salt to give you a heart attack. Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, it does. And diabetes can get bad, man. You can lose body piece. Oh, I don't even want to go into that. Diabetes is a whole nother, man, it gets deep. But yeah. So do we have another article, Vari, or other stuff that we needed to go over? Leisha, the producer, is in the building. What up, Leisha? Hey, you made it on. We still working on Jenny and Dave and Chameleon Black, but we'll get to it, you guys. Give us some time. We'll get the crew back in here, like we normally do. You said you're making a smoothie. Yeah, I got this thermos over here with this dark coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know, I've been at Caribou for a long time, man, and we've been saving our points up. Alicia's like, what are you saving this point for? The apocalypse, of course. Yeah, we got like 3 or 4,000 points. They're like, do you want to use your point? I'm like, no, I just want to know what the balance is. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, me and Vari had a nice conversation this morning about coffee makers, and yeah. Well, Vari doesn't. Oh, Keurig? Yeah, Sam got one of those where you just put the little cups in there and you close it down. And yeah, see, we was thinking about trying that, but me and Alicia drink big cups of coffee. Like the Keurig just makes the smaller cups, so we just make a pot. But you know what I was thinking, Vari, is there's usually a setting on there where if you click the button, it'll say strong brew.
And yeah, there was on there, and I did.
You click it?
I think I just maybe I put in too much water or something. I tried to do what I see Megan doing in the morning, so I just like pour some in there and put some water in.
How many scoops of grounds did you put in there? Did you put a spoonful or did you put like a cup or two? He said I just shook some in there. I know at our house, man, most of the time I do the coffee. Alicia does the coffee, but sometimes she puts too much grounds in there, and then not that it'd be dark, it overflows. Like the coffee fills up and then it overflows into the coffee ground. Oh man, it's horrible.
It can't drain out.
Yeah, so you got to put the perfect amount in there. You know, I got perfect measurements, you know. Anyway.
We used to have a Ninja.
Oh, a Ninja coffee maker?
Yeah, it would you could either do like a regular cup or like a thermos or like a pot. You just choose what size you want, and then it just puts out the right amount of water, and that I could do that one.
What happened? Where's it at?
It broke.
Oh,
it broke, and then we bought another one. It was just a regular ass coffee maker. So
yes. get what you paid for. You're supposed to go with the with the top notch. You know what I'm saying? If you want good coffee, that's like if you ain't gonna spend money on a good bed, you prepared to be sleeping fucked up. Like you spend so much time in your bed, man. You might as well get that good soft cushion top with the anyway. Yeah. So yeah, coffee and cannabis. Canna-Joe Morning Show wouldn't be the Canna-Joe Morning Show without coffee mentioned. One of these days, Facebook is going to update it so we can actually put our objects in here. So if there's a cup on my desk, I should be able to draw a line around the cup. So I know the cup is here. Yeah. So you actually look like you drink it. Yeah. Anyway, but thank you guys for tuning in to another morning, another Canna-Joe Morning Show. We'll see you guys again tomorrow morning. Yeah, we'll try to get this thing rolling back. We're working on some guests to come on and speak. I think we're gonna do guests on what would it be on Fridays.
Fridays.
Yeah.
Oh, the giveaway.
Oh, the giveaway. Did anybody do it?
We did. We forgot to mention it.
Oh.
So tag some homies in the Canna-Joe Morning Show on this post in the page, the Canna-Joe Morning Show page. It's in the description. You can click on it and go to this live feed and then drop in the comments, tag some homies. And each person that you tag in there will get you one entry for the drawing, which we will do tomorrow on the Wheel of Babes.
Dope. Or are we gonna do it tomorrow or Friday?
Or Friday. We'll do it on Friday. Makes sense.
Yeah, we'll do it Friday. So go to the Canna-Joe Morning Show page. Right?
Yep.
Like our page first before you do
Yes.
anything else. Hit the thumbs up on there. Give us a like. If you want to give us a share too, that'd be dope, man. Thank you guys. And then go into the comments on this video or
Yes, on this video.
on
This
this
one here.
video today.
Today.
Tag your friends or family members in the comments on the Canna-Joe Morning Show live page. And every time you tag somebody, you'll get an entry. So if you tag 10 people, you'll get 10 entries. If you tag one person, yourself, then you can put yourself in there. And then we'll do oh, damn it. I did it.
Oh, you tipped it over.
Yeah, I knocked over the thermos, but it's a thermos, so it didn't spill on the floor.
That's
Yeah, it's the good stuff here, y'all. Anyway, let me put it back down here. Let me make sure the top is snapped. But yeah, that could have been bad. Ooh, I'd have been salty. But yeah, make sure you drop the comments, and then for every tag, we'll give you an entry. Vari, how are we gonna do the drawing? Are we gonna do like a wheel of names or something like that, or
Yeah, I'll make a wheel of names.
wheel of names?
Yep, that'll be real easy.
Dope.
Spin it off on Friday.
Yep, spin it off on Friday, and then on the 4th should be a pretty good event. We usually organize a lot of our own events, and I think it's been educational to kind of go out to other people's events and check them out. You know what I'm saying? Even though we're not necessarily vending or anything like that, it's good to go to their events and support the smaller events that are kind of popping up around the Twin Cities, because obviously as we get closer to legalization, you're going to see more and more and more events popping up, and it's good to kind of get out there and support them, because I know when we first started, man, it sucked. It was hard getting people to come out to our events and support, man. It ain't nothing worse than putting on an event and you get 4 people to show up, you and 2 or 3 other people, even at 10 people, you still feel like, dang, what could I have done different? So yeah, Minnesota marijuana community, let's start turning out for these small local, pop-ups. Support your small consumers, Yep. Support the small consumers. We got plenty of CBD. There's hella CBD out there. There's hella CBD brands, but everybody is afraid of the straight marijuana consumer community. So if you know people that are in the marijuana community, support them, because they need your support. Anyway, with that, I guess we'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Make sure you go in there and you drop a comment, tag as many people as you want to. You'll get as many entries as you tag. And we'll see you guys in the morning. Out of here. Peace.
Peace.
I'm just a